Hi, everybody. Welcome to More, the Management of Reality. We are here with Paul Adidapo, who is a professor or was a professor of training and development in strategy and policy, working for the government of Nigeria. He has had his own consulting group, PIO Consulting, and he also was working to set up the management of primary and secondary schooling in Oyo State, something called SUBEB, which was involved in the administration of schooling in Nigeria. And he has been 6 months now in Spain as a refugee because he was attacked by Muslim jihadis in Nigeria and left for dead. Is that correct? They thought he was dead, so that's how he survived. He was in a coma for some time, and he has agreed to talk to us because we are trying to make more people aware of what is happening with the anti-Christian genocide that is going on in many different parts of the world. Many Christians are being murdered and oppressed and enslaved by Muslim jihadis in different parts of the world, but now Nigeria is considered to be the worst place now, right? That where most killings of Christians are taking place. So he has agreed to talk to us, and he's going to tell us about his experience, and we're going to try to provide some context so that people can understand what's going on. Paul Adidapo, thank you very much for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me.
Please tell us first a little bit about Nigeria. It's my understanding that Nigeria is an ethnically very diverse country where there are two main ethnic groups, Igbo and Yoruba. Is this right?
Yeah.
And what are the distribution? What's the distribution of the religions? So the Yoruba, some Yoruba are Muslim, some Yoruba are Christian. Is that right?
In the southwestern part of Nigeria, which are majorly dominated by the Yorubas. So
the southwest of Nigeria is mostly Yoruba.
It's Yoruba.
And in the north,
Yoruba.
And in the north
is divided into two parts. We have the Fulani and the Hausa.
Okay, and Hausa.
Yes.
Okay.
So those are the two parts. Then we have the middle belt, where partly the Plateau, the Beron people, the Benue people. They say they are not Hausas, that they have their own tribe.
Okay.
But growing up, we term them as Hausas.
Okay.
Growing up, we term them that they are all Hausas, but due to the present situation on ground now, they are trying to clear themselves off that they are not Hausas or Fulani.
Okay, so we have many different ethnic groups. What is the distribution of the religions? Where are the Muslims? Where are the Christians?
Up north.
North is mostly Muslim?
Majority Muslim.
Majority Muslim.
Even 12 states practice Sharia law.
12 states in Nigeria practice...
12 states in the up north practice Sharia law.
Sharia law. Yes. Okay, Sharia law is the religious law of the Muslim religion.
Yeah. So in the in the southwestern part of Nigeria, we have, based on my statistics, we can say it's evenly distributed.
Okay.
Maybe 50% Christian, 50% Muslim, or 40% Christian, 40% Muslim, and 10% traditional worshippers.
Okay, traditional worshippers would be traditional animist religions, or
they worship Ifa, their local deities.
Local deities.
Yes.
I see.
So that's why we can say 40%.
So your own ethnic group, Yoruba, is more or less evenly divided between Christians and Muslims, and then there's a few
of traditional
who are traditional African religions. Okay, and the other main ethnic group is the Igbo. Is that right? Southeast. I see.
The Igbos.
And they are mostly Christian?
Majority Christian.
Majority Christian. Okay, you yourself are a Christian?
I'm a Christian.
Is that right?
Yes.
Christianity in Nigeria, is it Catholic? Is it Protestant? What kind of Christianity is this?
We have Catholic.
You have Catholic?
We have the Pentecostals.
Pentecostals,
We have the Evangelicals.
evangelicals,
We have the Baptists.
Baptists.
We even have the Jehovah Witness.
Oh, Jehovah's Witness. So you have a great variety.
Variety.
Of,
We even have the Celestials, the
oh my God.
So we
Okay.
have varieties of Christians.
I see.
Yeah, and we don't have issues.
Different kinds of Christians get along.
They get along.
Okay, and you yourself, are you Catholic? Are you Pentecostal? What?
I am a Pentecostal.
Pentecostal. I see. Okay. Please tell us a little bit about what has been going on in general in Nigeria, and then we will talk about your personal story. So tell us what's been happening in Nigeria.
We have to go back then. We are now in 2026. So we are talking about
1926?
I said we are now in 2026.
Yes.
So that means we have to go back to 2009.
2009.
When all
Okay.
these things
When this began.
based on my own statistics, but it could have been before then.
Okay.
But based on my own statistics, we get a report that these Fulani jihadists, extremists, the Islamist extremists came into Nigeria.
They came into Nigeria? From where?
God knows where.
Okay, but so the
That
jihadi
is
extremists are mostly from the Fulani ethnic group?
Yes, that's the report we got.
Okay.
They have so many names. Boko Haram.
Boko Haram? Yeah, that's the main group, right?
Fulani herdsmen.
Fulani?
Herdsmen.
Etzmen.
The cattle rearers, whereby they will lead cattle into your farm, eat your crops, and start fighting with you.
Okay.
Or even at worst, kill you.
Unprovoked. They'll just come in.
Unprovoked, come into your farm with their cows and cattle, eat your produce unprovoked, and when you try to question them, they turn it into fights, and
They attack you.
sometimes they attack, they kill.
They attack and kill. So the conflicts began as theft. So they come in, they take people's stuff.
It is multi-dimensional.
I see.
It's multi-dimensional because it started as herders, cattle, herders, farmers clash.
It clashes between herders and farmers.
It started as herders, farmers clash.
Okay.
Later,
But the herders and the farmers, they had different. Some of them were Christian, some were Muslim, or how did this work? Or was it that the herders were Muslim and the farmers were
it
Christian?
started as herders, farmers clash, with or without religion affiliation.
Okay.
Whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, they go into the farm.
Okay.
That's how it originated.
Okay.
So from there, it started around 2010. We had this Chibok girls abduction.
Yes, I remember that.
So it started manifesting from the Chibok girls attack to kidnapping, kidnapping for ransom,
Yeah.
from herders farmers clash to kidnapping for ransom.
Okay. So kidnapping for ransom became kind of a business,
Business.
and this was being done by the jihadis, or who was doing this?
And because those are from information we gather.
Okay.
Because they dress in Muslim
Oh, I see.
attire, so that's why I said the issue is multidimensional.
Multidimensional, right?
You know,
It's not as simple as
it started as farmers herders clash.
yeah.
Later it graduated to kidnapping for ransom, and the thing started going nationwide.
Okay.
Now from there, move to if you don't convert to Islam, you all die.
I see.
Then from there, Christian genocide in the middle part of Nigeria, Benue State, Plateau. At a point, they were even saying it's for resource control. That's why I said it's multidimensional.
Right.
Until recently, the expose now came out that it's really Christian genocide.
I see. So It is multidimensional, but I understand you that it's been evolving.
It was evolving. It was evolving from the 2009 that I mentioned, when it was during Goodluck Jonathan's era as a president. So we are hearing that they were using to destabilize his government, but little by little, it started evolving from Fulani elders, farmers clash, to kidnapping, to Islamist jihadists attacking Christians, to what we have now. So based on documents, majority of the people attacked are majority Christians.
Okay, what do the...
Not that they don't kill Muslims, they kill
Okay.
Muslims as well, but
Yes.
majorly.
So I read about this. I wanted to ask you about this. So what you're describing is a situation where there are many unprovoked attacks, correct?
Many.
People are given a choice to convert to Islam, apparently.
Now there are some states in Nigeria that they pay taxes.
They pay taxes to the Muslims
Yes, for them
to not kill you.
for you to live normal life, maybe go to your farm, all those stuff. You pay taxes.
You pay a tax so that they will leave you alone,
Yes, you
I
pay
see.
tax so that you can do that.
so that you can live your life.
See.
But these people that are paying the tax, have they converted or they're still Christian?
I can't answer that
Okay.
because I don't have information.
You don't have enough information. Okay, I ask because
Because sometimes we hear over the news, once they kidnap the students or abduct students, they force them to convert to Muslims,
okay.
or they kill them, or
But you're not sure whether the people paying the tax have converted.
I'm not sure.
Okay, the reason I ask is that we know that when you don't convert to Islam, but they allow you to live, you become a dhimmi, and dhimmis have to pay jizya under Sharia law. So this is why I was asking. But you don't have enough information for
I don't
this.
have enough information.
Okay. What are the statistics? Because you're telling us that the jihadis are killing many Christians in Nigeria, but they're also killing non-jihadi Muslims, correct?
Maybe moderate Muslim.
Moderate Muslims, right? So what are the statistics? How many people have they been killing?
I don't have the numbers,
You don't have the numbers.
but they are much.
What I hear is that Nigeria has become the worst place.
The
Epicenter.
of Christian killing
The epicenter of anti-Christian genocide
in 2025.
in 2025. Okay.
If I go through my data here, Christians, I think 70% of Christians killed worldwide are Nigerians.
70% of Christians killed
If
worldwide by jihadis
Yes,
are in
if I'm
Nigeria.
not mistaken,
70%.
of Christians killed worldwide are Nigerians. I think December, the Prime Minister of Israel spoke relating to helping Nigeria stop Christian killing. That is Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
He spoke about this.
Spoke about it, trying to say they'll try and support Christian survival.
Do you get the impression that the world is paying attention to the Nigerian genocide
Lately,
lately?
that's the impression we have.
Okay.
But still, attacks are still happening.
Okay.
Attacks are
So
still
you say
happening.
lately because you feel that before 2025 there was little attention to this?
If we try little or no report, because there's a lot of suppression.
The information has been suppressed?
See, yes.
Yeah.
If you try to even push, you might be arrested.
You mean inside Nigeria?
Yes.
If you try to complain about this,
Yes.
you could be arrested by the government.
Yes.
I see. So you mentioned before we began the formal interview, you mentioned that the Nigerian government was complicit.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Assad today, information reaching me today,
Okay.
that Nigeria is trying to pay a PR company about $9 million, which is about 40 billion naira in Nigerian currency, 40
I see.
billion naira,
Okay.
in which if you throw that into trying to mitigate this issue of killings, I think it will go a long way. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Instead of using that money to protect people,
Instead of using the money to protect people, you are trying to use the money to whitewash.
so they're spending an enormous amount of money to try to improve the
image of the country,
of the government and the country.
If you use the money to try to support the military, maybe it will go a long way. So that for me is complicity.
Complicit, I see.
For me, it
Right.
is, because when the people shout for help and the government look away, it's complicit.
I see.
Because this thing cannot continue for, this is almost over 15 years, over a decade. And it is,
Is the government in Nigeria mostly a Muslim government?
presently, they are running a Muslim.
Most of the people in government are Muslims?
See,
I
the
see.
president is Muslim, the vice president is Muslim. So who's going to checkmate each other?
So you perceive that they have an ideological, let us say, an ideological inclination not to fight with the jihadis.
Yes. There's a news I just got 2 or 3 days ago. Arrested jihadists. The state government is trying, about 70 of them, they are trying to release them back to the society.
I see.
And students protesting, killing.
They're protesting that they are going to be released?
No. Students, there's a part in the south that is being overrun
Okay.
with kidnapping. So the students there were protesting. They were arrested for protesting for safety.
So they were demanding to be protected.
Yes,
And the government arrested
them. And the ones killing, the government is negotiating to release them.
I see. So on the one hand, people who are protesting, demanding that the government protect them, those people get arrested. The people who are doing the killing, who've been arrested, the government is trying to release them back into society.
Yes.
I see. Please tell us about your own personal experience. What happened?
Really, it was a sad day. I don't like remembering that day because I will start crying, because
It's okay.
we've been hearing of attacks in different parts of the country, in different parts of the states. There was an attack in some part of the state a year before, 2 years before. So on this fateful night, we just had this. It happened in the middle of the night. We just had this noise
Where were you?
in my room,
In your own room, in your own house?
in my house. So the man I called my uncle that accommodated me, he was killed.
This is the man whose house you were living in?
Yes, was killed. So in the process of trying to run for cover, I was macheted. They want to kill me. Don't let me be plain. They want to kill me. So in trying to defend myself, crossed my hand on my face. So I went into coma. Maybe the impression was he's dead,
I see.
and they left me. So God on my side, so I was rushed to the hospital. I didn't know what happened because I was in coma.
You were unconscious?
I was unconscious until I regained consciousness. So that was the last part
Was anybody else killed? Your uncle, the man you call your uncle, was killed?
And some other guys were injured.
Okay. All of them in the same house?
And
In
the
this
same community.
in the same community?
Yeah. I think there was a guy who,
This was in a rural part of Nigeria in the south, correct?
Yes, south.
This is when you were out there trying to set up schools for
and
people.
everything, yes. Because there are some parts of Nigeria where very remote.
Very remote.
Very remote.
Not enough schools.
Not enough schools. You hardly see people go to school, and the government is not helping matters. The budget for education is as less, as minute as nothing. It's little as nothing.
I see.
So we try, sometimes we do voluntary training for students.
So you were not even getting paid for this work?
And aside,
it was a side thing.
We do voluntary.
That you do
because
voluntary.
Education, I love education. I believe in education. I believe in educating people because I believe education is like the light in darkness. So sometimes I train students personally using my own personal fund.
I see.
So on this attack, so it was until I gained consciousness, so I now start getting feelers that this night these people came and this what happened. Thank God for you. Your uncle lost his life in the course of the defense, but you are just fortunate. And I was like, wow. And since then I've been looking for a way to, because I don't feel safe anymore.
So you left Nigeria after this because you fear for your own life?
Yes. And let me shock you. December 31st.
Forgive me?
December 31st.
Yeah, December
That
31st.
is, New Year's Eve. My hometown was bombed.
Bombed or burned?
Bombed
Bombed.
in Ondo State. The police station was bombed.
I see. By jihadis.
Yes.
What?
So
The police station or the whole town?
we don't know, but it was the police station that was reported that was bombed.
I see.
So
Even the police is not safe?
Nobody is safe, because for them to come out boldly and say, if you don't convert to Islam, that every Christian is a target, that you all die.
I see.
It's a serious issue. So this issue need public awareness.
Are you married? Do you have children?
Yes, I am.
They're back in Nigeria?
Yes, yeah.
Are you trying to bring them here?
If I have the opportunity. I know it's not easy.
Well, yeah.
It's not easy, but if
Yeah,
I have the
of course.
opportunity,
Right.
I would love to stay around my family.
Right. Now, the question of immigration has become a huge topic in Europe.
See.
And it's an interesting issue because a lot of the people coming into Europe over the last half century have been Muslims, right? And one of the things that people in Europe many people in Europe have been complaining about is that it has been very easy for Muslims, and particularly for jihadi Muslims, to enter Europe. I don't know, has it been more difficult for Christians who are fleeing jihadi persecution to enter Europe? What is your impression?
To my surprise, I see more Muslims.
You think it's easier for Muslims to come in?
I think it's easy for them.
I see.
I don't know, because the population is much. Maybe it's a should I use the word premeditated or organized?
Intentional?
Intentional, because it is easy for them. Go to the UK, they're in the system. Maybe that's why it's easy. Go to Europe. This is the only part of Europe I understand better.
Okay.
In France, we read on news, there are more there.
Okay.
I don't know the situation in Spain, because I'm just trying to...
But you don't see that many Christians coming in from Africa?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So your impression is that it's very easy for Muslims, or it has been very easy for Muslims to come in, because that's changing now.
It
But
has been.
Christians have had a harder time claiming refugee status?
Even in the camp,
Even in the camps?
we have
Refugee camps?
we have more Muslims.
I see.
We
I
have
see.
more Muslims. I think we have fewer Christians.
Okay, so we will do some research and get the statistics on
I
that.
don't know why. I can't say this is the reason, but even in the class, there are more Muslims.
That's interesting. So we have a situation in Nigeria, just to summarize,
Okay.
where we have armed jihadi groups killing Christians, right? You would think then that Christian countries in Europe would be welcoming the Christian refugees who are getting killed by the jihadis. But what you're describing is that the refugee camps in Nigeria, right?
No, the refugee camp that I've experienced in Spain.
Okay. So the refugee camps in Spain, which are refugee camps for Nigerians or for people from
For
everywhere?
people from
everywhere. Okay, so we have jihadis killing Christians in different parts of the world, not just Nigeria.
Not just Nigeria.
But the refugee camps in Spain there are more Muslims than Christians.
I can't say
Okay.
precisely whether it's for Christian attacks or for different
For different reasons.
reasons.
Okay.
Some may be because of military takeover in their country. Some for maybe economic reason.
Okay.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Everybody have their own peculiar
Their own stories.
stories.
Yeah.
But for me, it is the Christian attack.
Okay, but at any rate, what you observed in the refugee camp was that Christians were a minority in the refugee camps.
Yes.
Can you guess at the percentages?
I know there are more Muslims.
But you can't give me an estimate.
I can't give you.
Okay.
In my own, let me say my own class or my own set, I can count myself as a Christian and some few.
A few others were Christian,
Yes.
and the majority were Muslim.
Majority Muslims. Some
Okay.
are just not Christian, not Muslim.
Okay.
They are just in between.
Okay.
But we have majority Muslims.
In those refugee camps where there is a minority of Christians and a majority of Muslims, are Christians vulnerable in those refugee camps? Do they get harassed or mistreated by the Muslims? No, that doesn't happen.
Because the law here doesn't encourage that.
Okay, so the Spanish government is careful to protect everybody in the
The
refugee
law here
camps.
doesn't encourage that.
Okay.
You don't even have to say you belong to one religion.
You don't have to reveal your religion.
You can.
You
You
can.
can say I'm a Muslim, you can say I'm a Christian, you can say
Okay.
I don't belong to anywhere.
Okay.
But they respect the law.
I
The
see.
law is the law.
And you are content with the treatment you received from the Spanish government.
Yes.
Okay.
They respect human rights.
They respect your rights.
They respect human rights and there's equality.
Okay.
So that's one thing I noticed. And that's what drew me closer to Spain.
I see.
Because the respect for human rights and the equality I noticed there's equality. Man, woman, everybody's equal before the law.
I see.
And they respect human rights.
Is there any particular reason that you ended up in Spain? Did you choose Spain, or why did you end up here as opposed to somewhere else?
And that is just what I just said now. The respect for human rights and the equality.
Yes, but my question is, do you feel that that's better in Spain than, say, the UK or France, or did you choose Spain, or
I
did you
think
just
it's
end up?
better in Spain.
It's better in Spain.
It's better in
I
Spain.
see.
It's
Oh,
better in Spain.
okay. Okay.
It's better in Spain.
Now, the group that attacked you when you were attacked, do you know who they are? Do they have a name? I understand that you were unconscious, but maybe people
But
told you.
we call them Boko Haram.
Oh, it was Boko Haram that attacked you.
From my understanding, they belong to one set. They belong to one set. From the information filtered in, we're getting information that they are being sponsored by ISIS. They are being sponsored, so they just have different names.
I see. So they have different local names, but they're all being sponsored by ISIS.
Maybe these ones are the Fulani herdsmen. You use your cow and cattle to destroy farms. These ones are bandits. You kidnap people. Okay. These ones are Boko Haram. You do the attack. You know, they just give them like departmental names.
I
So that's my understanding.
I see.
They just give them departmental names. Where you, Fulani herdsmen, you create chaos using your cow.
Okay.
You bandits, you kidnap people for ransom. Maybe the money collected we used to buy equipment. Why?
And all of these violent activities are justified because they're attacking infidels. Is that basically the rationale? That's
Yes,
it.
that's the rationale.
There wasn't. You don't necessarily have to have another reason.
You don't, because I don't see any reason.
Okay.
Because based on report, the ones that they've killed, I hear they mention Allahu Akbar before.
They say Allahu Akbar before they start killing people.
Killing people. So what does that mean? So it is what it is.
Okay. The statistic I saw was that something like upwards of 50,000 people have been killed in Nigeria by these jihadi groups. Does that sound right to you?
50,000?
Yes.
50,000.
Seems low?
If not more.
Okay. So you think that's a low estimate?
If we start counting from 2009 to date, I think it should be more.
Okay.
I don't have the figures with me.
Okay, we will look them up. But that's what I remember reading. If there's something else I want to ask you, what's in the future for you? What are your plans?
My plan is to impart knowledge.
So this is part of what we're doing now, is part of what you mean to do.
My plan is to impart knowledge. Speak more.
Speak more about the Nigerian genocide.
Not only Nigeria.
Tell me.
All over the world.
No, but about what's going... Oh, you mean about the anti-Christian genocide all over the world?
All over the world.
I see. Yes, because it's happening in other places too.
If I microcosm to Nigeria, where I just do a microcosm Nigeria, then speak more if I have the opportunity. If I have the opportunity, speak more about Christian genocide in Nigeria, because it's happening. It's happening. People are dying.
And you want to speak up about the Christian genocide in other places as well?
If I have the opportunity, you speak up, because it has to stop.
Yes.
It has to stop, because what's the benefit of killing for religion?
No.
What is the benefit of killing your man, your next door neighbor, because it's not aligned to your religion? It doesn't
Tell me something, Paul. Now that you are in Europe and that you are exposed to the media here and reporting here and the political culture, do you get the impression that the West has been slow to react to the anti-Christian genocide, or do you feel that the West has been paying enough attention to this, that we are sufficiently aware?
The West, they have their own problems.
So we are distracted.
The West have their own problems. Iran, Palestine, Israel, Lebanon, Israel, Ukraine, Russia, US, Venezuela.
We're too busy with our own problems.
So everybody,
but it seems that people in the West, all over the West, are paying a lot of attention to what happens in Israel. I see a lot of people agitating, they think, in favor of the Arab Palestinians because they claim that there's a genocide going on and so forth. And they seem very exercised about that. But I don't see people marching in the streets to complain about killings of Christians in Nigeria or killings of Christians in other parts of the Muslim world?
Because that is a political angle to life.
What is the political
I
angle?
said that's a political angle to life because it is what favors the government. Really, I think the Christian has a part to play himself. Because I notice Christians, they are not bold enough.
They're not bold enough?
enough to come out and say, yes, I'm a Christian. That this has to stop.
You mean Christians in the West? Or Christians where?
All over the world.
All over the world.
Yes.
So you
If
think...
I use Nigeria as an example, we have great pastors in Nigeria. But as a Christian, you have to be bold enough that say, I'm a Christian.
You have to be proud.
You have to be bold and be proud, I'm a Christian. This has to stop.
But you feel that Christians in Nigeria are not saying that?
Yes.
Huh.
I believe they are a bit of timid.
They're too timid.
Yes.
They're intimidated by the
I don't know,
jihadis.
maybe it's the government pressure, maybe it's the jihadists, or maybe it's just their own understanding of Christianity. You know, when I read the Bible, what I understand in the Bible is different from what you understand in the Bible. Maybe that's their own understanding of. There's a way Paul stood for Christianity. There's a way Jeremiah, Isaiah stood for Christianity. So maybe their own understanding of Christianity is different from, I don't know, maybe their belief is God will intervene when the time is right.
I see.
But I don't think it's like that. When they've wiped all Christians off the face of the earth, so you don't have to wait. Sometimes you have to speak. You have to create awareness. You have to speak up, because if you don't speak up, the next door neighbor might not know what is happening in your room. It's until you speak up. That's why I said the Christian has a fault.
So you place some responsibility on the Christians.
Yes.
You feel that Christians in Nigeria have not defended themselves
enough.
Okay.
I'm not saying go to the street and fight.
Okay.
But use the media to downplay this stuff. Use the media to shout. Use the media to speak. We have big pastors that they have a voice.
Okay.
That once you speak the word, yes.
Okay. And what should Christians outside of Nigeria do to help? What can we do?
If the Christian outside Nigeria has the opportunity to influence decision about supporting the Christians in Nigeria, the Christian outside should do that for us.
What do they need? What do you think Christians in Nigeria need from Christians in the West?
Influence.
So, in other words, if we speak up, you think that's going to be enough? If we make a big noise about this?
Make a big noise, it can influence decision from the West regarding the killings.
Influence Western governments to pay more attention to this.
To the killings in Africa in general, not only
in Nigeria.
To Africa, maybe in Sudan,
right?
Maybe in Mali or other places.
That's right, because in all of the countries that are that have very large Muslim populations, Christians are being attacked all over the north of Africa. Correct.
So, if the Western Christian can use their voice to speak more, maybe it will influence. Last December on the Christmas, the Prime Minister of Israel spoke about killings.
He spoke about this
of Christians. So if Benjamin Netanyahu can speak, Trump is speaking, but I don't know where he stands. If Trump and some other world leaders are from Christian nations speak, then maybe there will be a little twist or dimension to what is happening.
Well, there you have it. If you are in the West and you are a Christian, the Christians in Nigeria and in other places in Africa need us to make a big noise about this so that the governments in the West will understand that they need to take some action to help our Christian brothers and sisters who are suffering jihadi genocide, not only in Africa, in the Middle East and in Asia, everywhere that Christians are in a minority in Muslim-dominated countries. There's a lot of killing going on. There's an important anti-Christian genocide taking place that has not received the attention it deserves, and is a real emergency in different parts of the world. Although Nigeria is the most
Epicenter.
is the epicenter of this. That's where most people have been killed. Paul, it has been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much for your time. I hope we can have another opportunity to do this, and
Yes.
thank you for doing your part to
Thank
defend Christians.
Thank you. I'm happy, and I thank you for having me. If I have the opportunity to speak, I will speak more,
Good. Well, let's do this again.
because the Christian world needs liberation.
That's right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everybody. This is Management of Reality. I'll see you next time.